Hello, learners. I hope all of you are doing great. Today, in this session, we will be discussing on the topic farm business operations and management. This is one among the important topic discussed under the course Agribusiness Management. The farm business operations and management. Once we think farming or agriculture as an business operation, the farmer will be the business person, he will be the manager, or he will be the entrepreneur. So we'll see how we can call a farmer as an entrepreneur or a business person or a manager. Farmer as entrepreneurs. Farmer see their farms as business. So once they are into farming, it will be seen as a business. So their farmland will be the business organization, and the one who is working in the business organization will be the entrepreneur of the or the business person. So that's how the farmer is called as entrepreneur or the business person or the manager. They see their farm as a means of earning profit. Yes, they are passionate about their farm business and are willing to take calculated risk to make their farms profitable and their business grow. Same as that in a normal business organization, the manager or the business persons will be taking certain calculated risk. He have to be very passionate about his organization. He have to look into the costing. He have to see how the profit maximization can be done. Same way here in farming, the farmer, the entrepreneur, the farmer will be he will be looking into how he can increase the profit. He will be taking certain risk. He have, like, once he is working in the farmland, he is certainly taking the risk related to the climate, related to the irrigation, and also related to the productivity also. So that's how the farmer can be called as a business person and farming can be called as a business operation. Now we will see what is this farm management, what all the topics or what are the concepts that comes under the farm management. Farm business management has assumed greater importance not only in developed or commercial agriculture but also all around the world in developing and subsistence type of agriculture. So now the farm business management, this the managerial aspect, the use of managerial aspect in the farming or have been like it's important not only in the developed or commercial practice of agriculture. It is important now. The applicability of managerial principles in farming is used in developing nations also. A farm manager must not only understand different methods of agriculture production, but also he must be concerned with their cost and returns. Here it said that a farm manager, like, he should not always look into the agriculture production. At the same time, he have to be concerned about the cost involved in the production and the returns from the production. Like the farm manager have to be simultaneously look into the agriculture production. He have to look into the cost involved in the production activities and also the returns, the return related to the returns or the incomes. He must know how to allocate the scarce resource or scarce productive resources on the farm business to meet his goals, and at the same time react to the economic forces that arises both internally and externally. Here it is said that the farm manager or the farmer have to he have to be very conscious and he have to take very conscious decisions related to allocation of the resources. We know in farming the resources are scarce resource. The land is scarce, the water irrigation is scarce. All the resources are scarce in agriculture production. So he have to be very conscious and he have to allocate the resources accordingly. Okay, and at the same time meeting his objective is always to earn profit. So profit maximization have to be also attained. Simultaneously he have to allocate the resources. He have to use the proper utilization of the resources so that he can allocate the resources in a proper way, and the resources will be utilized in an effective way and finally results in a finally results in profit. Okay, so now we will see what are the need of managing farm. Okay, so the first point is farmers have twin objective. Twin objective means there are two objectives or dual aspects are there. The farmers are having two objectives. The first is maximization of the profit. He have to always think that he have to increase the profit that he will be earning from the farm. At the same time, improvement of standard of living of their families. Once he generate good income or once he generate good earnings, he can improve the standard of living of his families. He can meet the needs and wants of his family. So he have twin objective, and this objectives can be attained only if the farmer manages his business in a proper way. Okay, for that he have to maintain, so he have to go through certain stages. And the second point is the need for having a proper farm business management is the means available to achieve the objectives. The factors of production are scarce in supply. We know all the input resources, all the supplies or the resources involved in the agriculture production are scarce. Like the human resource, the labor involved in agriculture production is scarce, the land is scarce, the water is scarce, there are problems related to climate and all other activities. So the farmer should have a proper planning by which he can allocate the scarce resources and resulting in a effective utilization of the resource. So he should have a managerial skills, or he have to manage this farming as a business operation. So finally he earns profit, or profit maximization will be happening. And say third is the farm profit is influenced by many biological, technological, social, economical, political and institutional factors. In our earlier classes we have seen the constraints in agribusiness management. Those constraints will be also influencing the farmers income. Okay, they are directly influencing the farmer's income. So to have a proper return, or to have a good source of income, he have to plan all those resources in a proper way and the proper utilization of the resources, so that the standard of living will be improved, the management of the farm business will be also going smoothly. And the fourth point is the resources or factors of production can be put to alternative use. Having what we say, if one resources is like, we have to use the resources in a proper, in an effective way, cost effective way. We have to use the resource. The farmer or the entrepreneur, the farm business manager, the farmer have to have a good idea about, he have to have a proper planning about how to use his resources, the factors of production in a effective way. Okay, and having an alternative uses. One resource have to be used for different purposes, like alternative uses. And next we will see what is this farm management. We have seen why we should go for farm management or farm business management. Now we will see what is this farm management. Farm management is concerned with resource allocation. It is simply the allocation of the resources. Farm management is actually planning, organizing and managing the resources. We will be planning what kind of resources have to be used, when we have to use all these resources, how effectively we can use, how cost effectively we can use, how we can minimize the expenses and increase the profit. All these aspects are discussed under the farm management. So farm management is concerned with resource allocation. On one hand, a farmer has a set of farm resources such as land, labor, farm buildings, working capital, farm equipments, the tools and machineries, etc. So all these resources are scarce. So since the scarce resources have to be used effectively, he have to have a proper planning and proper managerial skills. On the other hand, the farmer has a set of goals or objective to achieve by maximum family satisfaction through increasing net farm income and employment generation. Third, this farm management helps. This gap is bridged. The gap between the what is the gap? So the gap is the farmer will be having two objectives. We have discussed. The first objective is to increase the income and simultaneously to increase the standard of living. To build the gap between two of these serious things, like two of these objectives of the farmer, the farm management have to be there. Okay, now we'll see what is the definition of farm management. So as I said, the farm management is actually just about managing the resources in a proper way, so that the effective utilization happens, way by which the farm income, the profit earned by the farm will be increasing, and finally the standard of living of the farmer will be increasing. He can satisfy the needs and wants of his family. Okay, so this is a basic objective of having a farm management system. So we'll see what are the objective of the definition of farm management. So Andrews Bose, H.C. Taylor and L.C. Gray have put forward the definition like as an art of organization and operation of a farm successfully as measured by the test of profitableness. And there is one another definition put forward by G.F. Warner and J.N. Efferson. They consider farm management as a science of organization and operation of the farm enterprise for the purpose of securing maximum profit on continuous basis. That is, regular basis he have to secure income, and that should be maximum income. So we can see the farm management earlier, the Andrews Bose, H.C. Taylor and L.C. Gray have given as an art, and now G.F. Warner and J.N. Efferson have defined it as science. So we can finally conclude it is farm management is both science and art, and it is all about the organization and operation, like the way by which here the farm manager have to have a proper idea by which he can organize the operations involved in the farm, and finally the income, the earnings will be increasing, or a profitable basis, how profitably he can perform the farming activities. This is the whole and soul of the farm management. Okay, now I will discuss what are the tools involved in farm business organization or farm business management. So the first tool is farm plan. We should have a very good plan, which crop, what is the area, like at what time we have to do the cultivation, what are the like all related to the farm related aspects will be, the planning have to be taken place. So we know planning is always about future, like we will be generating ideas, or we will be having plans for the future. So there are four kinds of plan that we make in the farm, that is short term plans, long term plans, intermediate plans and annual plans. Okay, that is very I think it's understood and it is self explainable. And second tool in farm business operation is farm records. So records are the there will be records about the transactions, the events and all those things. So we in farm, the farm manager or the in farm management, we have to keep two kinds of records. The one is physical records and the second is financial records. First is physical records and the second is financial records. Physical records includes the farm's layout, the map of the farm and all those. Financial includes what are the expenses and all the income related activities, like what are the financial means those which are related to the money, like those transactions in which money is involved. Okay, so these are the two tools. The first one is farm plan, second is farm records. We will see the other tools. The third tool involved in farm business organization is farm budget. We have, like, for every operation we have to make certain budgets, the way in which we have to allocate the finance, the way in which we have to allocate the money, like what kind of like how much we have to spend on machineries, how much we have to spend on irrigation, how much we have to spend, like how much percentage have to be spent for the buying of inputs or seeds or fertilizers, how much to spend to the labors. Like the budget have to be all, we have to make a budget. So there are two kinds of budget. A farm in farm management we have to keep, that is partial and complete. So these things we will be discussing in the upcoming classes, like what is partial budget, what is complete budget, how to maintain those budgets and all. And the fourth tool is financial statement. financial statement, like there will be profit and loss account we will be maintaining, or the balance sheet, by which we like these are the financial tools by which the financial nature, the financial soundness of an organization can be understandable. The balance sheet helps to understand whether the organization, the farm business is moving in a profitable way, or are we in a low side, what are the expenses, what are the incomes, what kind of assets we have. All those informations, like the financial aspects, can be understood from just by seeing the financial soundness of a organization can be understood from the financial statements. So for that, the farmer have to maintain two financial statements, the final financial statements, like profit and loss account and the balance sheet. From profit and loss account we can understand whether the organization is moving in a profitable side or a loss side, and from balance sheet also the same, we can understand what is the credit worthiness or what is the financial state of the particular farm business. And the final tool used is farm accounting, and in farm accounting also we maintain financial accounting and cost accounting. In cost accounting, all the aspects of cost will be involved. So all those tools will be discussed in detail in the upcoming classes. So I hope all those things discussed is understood to you all, and if you feel any difficulty, get back to me. Thank you.